Hey, how are you guys doing? I am just hopping on here quickly to have this conversation with you guys, and then I'm hopping off. Like, when I tell you I am sleepy tired as if it is 10 o'clock at night, I'm like, it's only 5:22. But okay. But I wanted to hop on here quickly to have this conversation with you guys very quickly. And then I'm going to hop on off and go get ready for bed. But you guys, those of you that are new to me, as you hop on in here, definitely come on in, say hi, hello, hey, all that awesome stuff so that I can see who's on. Hey. Those of you, if you are new to me, definitely let me know if this is your first time watching. That's what I want to know today. I want to know any of my first time watchers, my first time viewers. Let me know. Just type in hashtag first to let me know if you're one of my first time viewers. If you are new to me, my name is Beverly Rothauer. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who are looking to create their next $30,000 to $50,000 in 90 days. I'm also a TV and radio show host. So we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. So hey, you guys, like I said, I'm not going to be long today. Now, it's not going to be as short as yesterday, but I won't be as long today because I'm tired. I'm really getting ready after this live. I'm going to go take a shower and go get into bed. Like, that's what I'm about to go do because I'm tired. I'm going to get this time change. We're gonna get this thing down. So hey, you guys, hey. So I see a lot of people over there in the Facebook group. I see a couple of first time visitors. So prayerfully I don't scare you guys off or anything like that. I'm sure. But they do call me the toe stepper. Now I am the toe stepping drill sergeant. That's my new name, and I accept it. Like, I accept the new name of toe stepping drill sergeant. So those of you guys, if you are new to me, or if you're over there watching me in the Facebook group, make sure there's a little description up there at the top that says, hey, if this is your first time, just click on the little link so that I can see your name. But I want to hop on in here. And so those of you, like I said, my goal is I help Christian female coaches create between $30,000 and $50,000 in 90 days. And so in order for you, this is period, in order for you to hit your revenue goal, in order for you to generate the type of revenue that you desire in your coaching business, there are a couple of things that you need to have. And so I'm going to make the assumption, because I want to talk about one main thing today, but I'm going to make this assumption. I'm going to make the assumption that you're clear on who you serve, and I'm going to make the assumption that you have a transformational offer. One, you were clear on who you serve, and you have a transformational offer. Because you guys, in order for you to coach people, especially if you're talking about hitting a revenue goal, so those of you that are yelling out, I want $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in a month, you have to make sure that you have clarity on those two things: who you serve and that transformational offer. Okay. So those are the two things that I'm making the assumption that you have. If you do not have those things, then message me so that we can get you worked out, so that you have that transformational offer, so that you have that clarity. I was speaking with someone left me a message in my in Messenger today. She was a part of my challenge that I finished up last week. And so she was like, Bev, I have never seen anyone talk about your ideal client the way that you do. And so very rarely do coaches go into the depths that I do when it comes to who you serve. And so the other day, I shared with you guys where that depth comes from, the reason why I am so thorough with who I serve. Part of it stemmed from that little nasty email I got a few years back, because I wanted people to be crystal clear on who they serve. So when you run across someone that has something rude and nasty to say, it's easy for you to dismiss them because you're like, you're not my ideal client anyway. So, get going with that, go somewhere else with that type of thing. And I also know and understand that when you have that clarity on who you serve, it impacts your offer. So you have to be clear on who you serve. Like, who are you creating an offer for? You don't even know who you're serving. Like, you can't effectively do that. And then also having that clarity on who you serve also impacts your messaging. It impacts how you're selling your services. So that's why I have such an in-depth activities when it comes to who it is that you serve. So once again, if you were lacking that clarity, well, Bev, how do I know if I'm lacking that clarity? Are you selling your services? I'm just asking. If the answer is no, then yeah, there's probably some issues with having a lack of clarity on who you serve. Okay, so like I said, I'm making the assumption that you are clear on who you serve. I'm making the assumption that you are clear on your transformational offer. Once again, if the answer is like, Bev, no, I'm not, message me. We need to have a conversation. We need to get you into something to help you get that clarity. Okay. What I want to talk about today, this other key piece to if you are looking to generate between $30,000 and $50,000 in 90 days. The other part that you need to have is you need to have a clear lead generation strategy. Bev, what are you talking about? You have to have that consistency when it comes to leads that are coming into your business, and not just leads. You want to have qualified leads. That's the thing. Don't just want any old body, because once again, you are clear on who it is that you serve. And then you need a way to ensure that those people who are your ideal client, that your message is getting in front of them consistently. That's what I mean when I say have a clear lead generation strategy. Some of you guys, you don't have it. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. You don't have a lead generation strategy. And so that's part of why you're not hitting your revenue goal. Some of you guys never even thought about, okay, what actually sit down and map out what do I need to do to bring in qualified leads into my space so that qualified leads are seeing my content. So whether or not they're seeing your content on social media, whether or not it's organically or through an ad, whether or not it's people that are on your email list, whether or not it's people that read your blog, wherever your ideal clients are, whether or not it's someone that's listening to you if you're doing a speaking or a training in someone else's, with someone else's audience. But do you have a clear lead generation strategy? Like, have you sat down and mapped out how you were going to generate leads in your business? And like I said, this is something that as I bring on clients, I quickly realize most of them have not sat and thought that thing out. They don't have it written out. They don't have that clear strategy. And so you guys, this is the reason why you may end up with those feast and famine type of situations in your business. I tell my clients all the time, when you map that out, then you will have that consistency when it comes to as far as your monthly revenue goal. Like you'll at least know the minimum that you're going to make each month in your business, that type of thing. So you want to make sure that you have that lead generation strategy. You need to make sure that you know where your leads are going to come in, how you're going to generate those leads, what you're going to do to nurture those leads. Do you have that strategy? Because remember, people are in different spaces in the buying journey. And so once again, a lot of us, we may grab a couple of people that are in that space. Because once again, on your buyer's journey, we'll say out of 100 people that are potential clients for you or ideal clients for you, 3 of them are ready to buy from you right now. They're like, just like, okay, Tavis, okay, I need whatever you have. Here's my card. What do I need to pay you? But then what about those other 97 people that are still on the journey? So you have to make sure that you're nurturing, once again, like I said, those people that are ready to buy from you now. But then you also have those people that, once again, they recognize that they have a problem and they're actively looking to solve the problem. And so once again, what are you doing to get out in front of your ideal clients? What are you doing as far as your lead generation strategy? And so, like I said, this is something that I've realized as I work with more and more people that they do not have a strategy. And so if that is you guys, I'm telling you, you need to have that strategy. You need to have that in place. And like I said, of course, it's best if it's written down. I was speaking with my accelerators today, and we were talking about that scripture about writing the vision and making it plain. And so you want to make sure that you have that written out. And, talking to my accelerators about my next level, which is my mastermind. And so the fact that the purpose and the goal of my mastermind is for you to shift into CEO mode. And so if you are a CEO of your business, you best believe you got those ideas out of your head and onto paper. So you need to make sure that that's a part of your strategy, that you actually have that stuff written out, is documented. Now, of course, yeah, does it change? Yes, you can always edit. If you're doing it on the computer, we don't have typewriters like we did back in the day. I have a computer. I can go in and edit whatever it is that I'm typing up. So you want to make sure that you have that particular strategy. And so you guys, and I always say, look at where you are now. Because I always tell people they always are trying to, okay, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that and I'm going to go do this. No, start with where you are. So if you're on social media, look at your social media platforms that you are on. Look at those people either on your friends list. If you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, you have, you have the ability to do groups. So you want to look at those people that are on your business page, all of those spaces. Look at your people. Do you have a lead generation strategy for your social media pages? So in my accelerator program today, or in our session today, they were asking me, well, Bev, what's the strategy that you have to grow your email list? Because that's another that's another space and place where you can get your ideal clients on there. And so I share with them one strategy that I use. I did it organically at first because I wanted to make sure that it worked. And then once I saw that it worked, then I put my foot on the gas, and I went from 200 people on my list to an additional 800 people with that lead generation strategy. And so that's what I'm saying, being able to have that strategy. So when it comes to your social media, what's your strategy to grow your email list? And you guys, these places that I'm talking about, when you're being specific about your lead generation, these are your ideal clients. These are your ideal clients. Today with my accelerator, we talked about a way to accelerate the process, because some of you guys, you're getting caught up. For instance, if you use Messenger, you're getting caught up in Messenger. Hey, how are you? How was your day? What was the weather like? Like, you're getting caught up in that. And I showed them this strategy that they can use to accelerate that, where they go from, hey, how are you, to, like I said, I'm super excited to have you as a client. These are the next steps. Because some of you guys are getting stuck in that small talk, and you don't know how to accelerate the process to move them through that. And once again, you guys, there are strategies that work. These things have been proven. These things are working, but you have to know how to work it, and also know that it's not just something that happens on day one and then on day two, everything falls into place. You have to have that consistency. You have to be consistent. So like I said, looking at your lead generation strategy that you have for social media. What's your lead generation strategy for your email list? So if you have an email list, what's your lead generation strategy? If you have your own Facebook group or LinkedIn group, what's your lead generation strategy for that? If you blog, what's your lead generation strategy from that? If you do speaking, what's your lead generation strategy for that? If you were in other people's Facebook groups, what's your lead generation strategy for that? I just gave 6 examples, 6 questions of where you can have your lead generation. And like I said, we start with where you are. Start organically. Some of you guys, yeah, my lead generation strategy is to run Facebook ads. You never ran Facebook ads. You're trying to boost stuff that's not a strategy. That is not a strategy. Point blank, it's not a strategy. And so, like I said, I've been having these conversations, and I realize that a lot of my people do not have a strategy. And so once again, you want to make sure that you have that strategy, because you guys, if you don't have consistent leads, where's your money coming from? Where's your money coming from? And so one of my clients, we had a call yesterday, and so she's literally legit generating sales every week. So the past 10 weeks, let me rephrase that. For the past 10 weeks, she's closed sales 8 out of the 10 weeks. So not every single week, but 8 out of the 10 weeks, she's closed sales. And so she was like, yeah, Bev, I think I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to do that. I said, why? Isn't what you're doing working? Yes. So that if what you're doing is working, why change it? So once again, when you have that system, when you have a system going, don't change it. Like, don't go in there tinkering with things and say, well, hey, I'm going to do this. No, keep doing what you're doing. Once again, if you're closing sales 8 out of the past 10 weeks, and you close sales 8 out of the past 10 weeks, keep going. Keep going. But once again, she has a lead generation strategy. So once again, ask yourself, what is your lead generation strategy for your social media? If you blog, if you have your own email, Facebook group or LinkedIn group, if you're in someone else's LinkedIn group or Facebook group, I forgot what I said, your email list. You want to make sure that you have that lead generation strategy for those areas, for those 6 areas. What was the other one? I forgot what the other one was. I forgot what I said. But it was those 6 areas for your lead generation, like I said. And once again, you want to have qualified leads. You want to have qualified leads in those areas. What do you do to secure those qualified leads? And like I said, this is an area that I quickly realized that my people, they don't have that strategy. So if they don't have that strategy coming into me, then like I said, you're going to lack that consistency with your revenue. So those of you, if you're not generating the sales the way that you desire, once again, I challenge you, making the assumption that you have a transformational offer, making that assumption that you're clear on who you serve. My next question is going to be, what's your lead generation strategy? What are you doing to get in those leads? So that is one of the reasons why in my academy, that's our masterclass on Monday, is lead generation. We're going to look at those 6 areas, and we're going to talk about various strategies that you can implement to create your lead generation strategy in those areas. And then once again, when you have those lead generation, when you have that lead generation strategy, then like I said, it helps with the consistency of your revenue, period. So that is one of the reasons why we're doing that masterclass, the live masterclass on Monday in my academy. So that way they have their own strategy. Like I said, we start with where you are. Once again, wherever you are in that spectrum, we start with where you are, and then you can build from there. But once again, you have to make sure that you're at least starting from where you are. So of course, you guys, like I said, I'm keeping this short. I have that. That is my question to you. What is your lead generation strategy? Once again, whatever platform you're using, wherever you are, you should have some sort of lead generation strategy, because like I said, that will help you with that consistency. And then once again, having a way of speeding people up along their buyer's journey, making sure that you have that. And so, like I said, those of you, if you're in my academy, look, I'm going to encourage you to try to catch us live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. I'm going to try to encourage you to catch it live. But if not, you know, the replay is there. You'll be able to catch the replay. Those of you that are not a part of my academy, that is for those of you that have not started generating consistent $5,000 months in your coaching business. If you've been sitting on the sidelines trying to figure it out, you can continue to sit on the sidelines. But you guys, I'm telling you, there are strategies out there that can help you in your business. But you definitely have to make sure, hey, just take that leap. So I'll drop the link in a second to the academy. It's www.beverlyacademy.com. That investment, my academy is lifetime access. So you have lifetime access to all the content that's already in there, and then any future content that will come out. So my academy is self-paced. So that way, once again, you legit go into I call it the vault. All these different class, pretty much any type of class in there you can think of, there's a class in there for that. But like I said, we do have our live session. So we will have a live session on Monday. We will have a live session on Monday. And like I said, the reason why I am doing this particular live session is because I realize a lot of people who come into me, they do not have a lead generation strategy. So we need to get that fixed quick, fast, and in a hurry. So like I said, we'll talk about your lead. And you guys help me keep up, because I can't keep up with it. I can't remember what I'm saying. So we'll look at your lead generation strategy for your social media pages, just your regular social media pages. If you have a LinkedIn or a Facebook group, if you have an email list, if you blog. So what do I need to do to generate, leads on there, have qualified leads on there? So we want to look at those areas that you have that you are frequenting. So once again, we want to start with where you are. Start with where you are. Once again, if you have people that are on your email list, what are you doing to nurture those people that are on your email list? So it's one thing to get them on there. What are you doing to nurture them when they're on your list? Some of you guys have people on your list and you email them once a quarter. Then why even have them on your list? Just delete your list. Like, what are you doing? That's not what you do with an email list. I'm just saying. So once again, that is what we're talking about. So if you're in my academy, because I see some of my academy members in here, if you were in my academy, once again, I do encourage you to join us live on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, in my academy, you have lifetime access. You have lifetime access to my academy. And so once again, all the content that was in there previously, so it's about 40 classes that are in there. And then any upcoming content, you will have access to it. My academy for that lifetime access is $19.97, or you could do 2 payments. So once again, that information is there as well. Yep, there we go. Thank you so much, Minister. So yeah, so you guys, like I said, to access my academy, it is $19.97, or you could do a 2 payment plan option. Once again, I challenge you with anything when it comes to my academy and the level of content that's in there for that particular price point. It is a no-brainer type of thing to get in there. Because once again, once you have access to that content, it is forever and ever. Like, hey, go ahead and you can watch as many classes as you want to, do whatever you want to with that content in there, how you want to do it. Instead of Netflixing and chill, how about you go in my academy and learn something about growing your business and make some money? How about that? That's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like I said, those of you, if you are in, definitely make sure that you are prepared and ready for us on Monday. If you are not in and you were interested, once again, I'm dropping the link. I just dropped the link in the comments. So www.beverlyacademy.com. My academy are for those coaches that have not hit your consistent $5,000 months. Then, go ahead and join us in the academy. And as I noted, that's it, you have lifetime access. It's self-paced. So yeah, we have live sessions in there, but you have that self-paced option so that you're able to get in there and consume the information that you need for whatever stage in your business you are at. All right. Okay, you guys, once again, like I said, another short one. Hey, less than 20 minutes. Yesterday I was 5 minutes. Today I was 20 minutes. Look at God. Look at God. So, of course, once again, if you have specific questions for me, you have specific questions about me with your business, then reach out to me so that we can have a conversation. Some of you guys have asked me about my accelerator. My accelerator, that's a different level. That's for those of you that have sold your premium offer and now you're ready to create your next $30,000 to $50,000. But like I said, if you are looking for that next $30,000 to $50,000 in 90 days, you need a lead generation strategy. It is what it is. You need a lead generation strategy, period. Okay. All right, you guys. I pray you have an amazing rest of your day. Have an absolutely amazing weekend. Once again, if you have specific questions for me, please feel free to reach out to me and I will answer your question. That's not going to be tonight because, like I said, I'm legit about to get off here. I need to eat first. And then I'm going to go take a shower and I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So I pray you have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Once again, if you have a question for me, reach out to me. We can have this conversation. We can see which one of my services would be a good fit. If anything, if not, then I'll refer you to someone else that may be able to support you. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. You guys, take care, take care, take care.